Miracles do come true. Is that happening in your life? Hi, this is Christy Karate, and I want to share with you some tips today on how to create your own miracles in your life. I created masterful miracles and I didn't know how I did it, but they were always like the real big and grand kind. And I wanted to know, how do I kind of control this and really bring it in and am able to create maybe the smaller miracles? And I discovered the system to creating miracles. And today I'm going to talk about step number 2, and it's called sparkle, right? Sparkle. Yes. So when you create an idea of something that you would love, you've got to create it in a way that it's got so much sparkle about it that you can't stop dreaming about it and loving the idea of it when it comes to fruition, and that it's just like the most exciting thing. So let me tell you what's going on in my life to give you an example. So my husband is looking at, kind of the idea of retiring soon and making sure our finances are in place. So we started doing some financial visioning, every day, doing our vision, reading it, and then choosing 3 things. Here's a great clue. Give it 3 things that you can do, that we could do today in the direction of that. And today it was a very simple thing. It was that I had signed up for something on the internet and didn't realize I'd signed up for a subscription. And so I was getting charged for this, right? And it's like, okay, I'll get around to that. I'll get around to it. And then I thought, if we are financially prosperous and secure and know that my husband easily retires and feels comfortable in his retirement, then what is a simple step I can take today? Well, I can quit wasting that money, right? So you know what it's like to get through the technology today, the prompts and all of this stuff. But I stuck with it until I was able to cancel that subscription. That was one small step, and that's one of the clues to manifesting miracles. But let's get back to sparkle, right? So I had this realization just recently, a deeper dive around the idea of sparkle. And I said, to my husband, I said, this is really great to see, that our bank account is handled and that our bills are paid automatically and that and things like that. And it's like, it's hard to get the sparkle around that. I mean, I can. He didn't have so much of a easy way about that, but regardless, it's still not like the big sparkle. One of the great miracles that I have manifest recently was that we wanted to build a detached apartment in the back for our son and his new wife. And so we dreamed it. And we knew it, and we acted, and we did all of the 7 steps that I have discovered are the system to miracles. And it definitely had the sparkle to it. And guess what happened? Well, actually, I'll save that for another time. But the money did come in. We paid for and built that apartment back there and didn't owe a dime. And it happened through manifesting miracles. Okay, so back to the idea that the bank account thing, the paying the bills things didn't have the sparkle to it. So today we were talking, I said, what can we create? What is one of the things we've been talking about maybe doing? And let's use that as the sparkle. And so in kind of preparation for retirement, my husband has thought about, and I have thought about going and living in New Mexico for 6 weeks during the summer. My motivation is to make sure my husband can really stand the heat. He says he can, but I want to make sure before we move there. And just to take 6 weeks off and go live in New Mexico this summer. And I said, what if we created that as our vision for the reality of, how we manage money, et cetera, et cetera. Now, do you think there's sparkle behind that? Yes, there's sparkle. I mean, 6 weeks in New Mexico, probably up around Santa Fe or something like that, and just 6 weeks to explore and figure out if we want to live there and where we want to live. And geez, just think of the painting that I can do up there, right? So now we have the sparkle engaged in our vision. So yes, we have this automatic checking account that pays our bills. We have and all the money to support that, and we have the all the other things that are in our vision. Well, we travel, and that was one of the parts of the trip, is that we travel. So here's a part of that vision, and we added the sparkle. So if you want to make something, if you want to manifest a miracle in your life, then find the sparkle in that you want to create. Now, do you feel that any of that resonates with you? Would you love to manifest miracles? Why don't you put in the chat there, in the comments, some of the things that you have dreamed of, that you are dreaming of, with the sparkle in it, so that you can make it come true. This is Christy Karate with Christy's Clarity.
Thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments if today's Christy's Clarity resonated with you. If you like this video, I've chosen another of my videos that I think you'll like next.